All right. One of my subscribers here asked me if I could recommend a good straight razor. I I do not use straight razors. This is my go-to razor, and it shaves like a straight razor. Very, very close shave. Now, when you start using these, I recommend getting a good one. And in my opinion, this is the best that you can get. This is a Muhle German-made chrome-plated razor, M-U-H-L-E. I've heard some people call this razor the mule. No, it's not mule. It's Muhle. Muhle. And that's German. Okay, this is a German-made razor. Chrome-plated. This is a three-piece DE. DE, that stands for double-edged razor. This uses a thin razor blade, two-sided or double-edged. Very thin blades. These things have been around for a long time. Our GIs, I should say, our GIs, soldiers, World War II, this is what they were given. Probably not as good as this one. This one's more modern. It's more aerodynamic. I mean, it's perfectly made to where that blade has just the right bend in it. It's a very, I don't want to say aggressive. Some people would say aggressive, and that just means when they say aggressive, that's just how close is it going to shave. You know, this one right here is going to get the job done. This is my every shave razor. This is my baby right here. The Muhle R41 three-piece DE razor. Now let me hit pause, and I'm going to take this thing apart just to show you what it looks like here. All right, so there's the handle. It unscrews from the post. Your blade will have a little hole in the center and one on each side, and it just goes over that middle post and those on the end. Sit that flat, put your blade on there. Now this cap, top cap, you can see it's got these teeth. This is called an open comb razor. It's got these channels here, and basically what that does, it kind of scoops up your shaving cream, you know, and any debris, you know, any hairs, it kind of pushes that out and away, and you rinse it out, and you know, you go to the other side and you use it, rinse it out again. You get the point. So put your blade in there, and I'll show you that. You're going to take this, you see how it curves? You're going to take that, and that's going to go down like that, and that gives you, you can see how it curves in. That's going to put your blade just where you need it. All right, let's put a blade on there so I can show you. All right. So the blades that I prefer are a Japanese-made blade called Feather. They're stainless blades. They come in, this is a pack of 10. You can get packs of 5, and they last a long time. Take the plastic off, and you just push your blade out. You see that slot, push it out. When you get done with a blade, you can, let's see here. What I do, I have a jar, but yeah, you can see that little bottom slot. It's kind of like a little trash can. You slide your blade in there, and it starts to fill from the opposite end. So you got yourself a little bank. When it fills all the way back up, then you can toss the whole thing. I just got a jar for mine, cut a slot in the top of it, and I just drop them in a jar. How many shaves can you get out of a blade? A lot of people change once a week. I change mine like every other Friday. I'll change it. You can go 4 to 8 shaves, I would say, on one blade. How do you know when you need to change it? Or when you're shaving and you feel a little bit of a tugging, it's not gliding like it normally would, then you know, hey, this blade is starting to get a little dull, so I need to change it. And what makes this kind of razor, this one particularly, better than like a Mach 3, you don't need 3 blades, 5 blades. The problem with those cartridge razors is the cartridges. First of all, they're expensive. And those little cartridges, the gaps in between those thin blades, they fill up really quick. And they get gunk in between them, and you're constantly having to clean them out. I'm not saying they don't shave good, but they ain't going to outperform this. No way, no how. This will beat it any day of the week, twice on Sunday. I promise you. So this is my feather blade. So you see how it works? Just push it down. Screw your handle onto the center post. Well, first we need to put our top cap on, and again, curved in. And now we're going to screw our handle back on. All right, and now we are ready to rock and roll. So you kind of want to go at a 45-degree angle. Very, very sharp. I'm very experienced with these. You kind of come at about a 45, and do not push down with one of these. You're just going to put it on the skin. Let the head of the razor be plenty enough weight. You just put it on your skin. You might want to pull on your skin, kind of get it as flat as you can, and just let the razor glide. Just let it glide. Don't press down. Just let the head of the razor be all the weight that you need. Set it. Let it glide. Let it glide. When it gets full on one side with shaving cream, flip it over. Go at it again, whichever direction you're going. Be careful getting under the nose, practice with it. You'll get better as time goes along. All right, so after you're done with your shave, a product that I like to use, do I still nick myself? Every now and then. But something I like to use is alum. What is alum? It is like mineral salt. This I get from Sterling Soap Company, alum block. They have one that's a lot bigger than this. Let me take this out of the container. The reason I go with their smaller ones, well, they fit in my fingertips. You're going to run, splash your face with some cold water, get it nice and cool, run this under, the edge of it, under some cold water, rub it all over where you shaved, and wait about 30-40 seconds. Rinse your face with cold water. You might say, well, why are you using cold water? Well, for the cooling. I just shaved super close. This is going to seal up any little nicks that you might get. You can use this, with any razor. It'll definitely help. These last a pretty good long while. I'll normally order, 2 or 3 at a time. Not that I need to. I just want to have backup. But these last a good long while. get done with it, you put it back in your little plastic container that it comes in, close it up, and you're good to go the next time. It's got a little snap on it. There you go. Sterling Soap Company. And a lot of places carry these alum blocks, but I think they got the best deal on it. I really do. I've been using them a long time. But this is the Muhle R41. And when you get done, what I like to do, I like to take my blade. I have a magnet. I pat it dry on both sides with a towel real quick, and then I hang it on a magnet. I have a little magnet on the side of the inside of a cabinet that I store all my stuff in. I'll show you guys that. So yeah, there's my little round sticky magnet, double-sided tape on the backside. So I just take my blade, and to let it, completely dry, I'll just take it, stick it on that magnet. Keeps it away from little children's, keep it up. All I got's my daughter. She knows not to mess with my stuff, but, it's good to let it, just hang and dry, and it's accessible. Whenever I go to shave the next time, I just take it, pop it back in the razor, and I'm ready to rock and roll. And as far as the razor, cleaning it, Dawn dish soap, little toothbrush, pull it apart. Air drying is really let it air dry. And then if you want to clean it up real good, little Dawn dish soap, toothbrush, just scrub it. And about all you'll have is some fingerprints, maybe some water spots. And that's about it. Take a clean towel, rub the chrome down. Just let it air dry is really all you got to do. Put it back together, you're good to go. This is something you might look at the price on one of these and be like, but hey, you look at your cartridges, you look at all the money you're spending at the grocery store, getting those Mach 3s and stuff. This one razor will last you the rest of your life. And as far as the only thing you'll have to do is buy the blades, and they provide a whole lot better shave than the Mach 3 or the Gillettes or whatever. 5 blades. You don't need 5 blades. This will kick a Mach 3's behind any day of the week. German made, the Muhle R41. All right. Let's see anything else I can teach you guys or tell you about. Yeah, we're talking about metal here, and this center post is threaded, what you screw the handle onto. So a few drops of oil every now and then, keep those what is the word I'm looking for? Threads. There you go, brain. Keep those threads lubricated. And what I'll do myself, put it back together, leave it a little bit loose, the handle, don't tighten it down all the way. And I got my stand here that I also got from Sterling Soap Company. Leave it a little loose, you can see how it's moving around, and just let it sit there and air dry. And there's my brush, one of my brushes that I use. I've got a handmade brush that I use. This is the 2-band synthetic brush by Sterling Soap Company, and for the money, you can't beat that brush. My handmade brush I paid like $40 for. It'll last me the rest of my life though. This one right here has lasted me a long time, and it's really just as good. That's the 2-band brush, synthetic brush by Sterling Soap Company. Check out their site. They've got everything you need, the most reasonable prices that I've found. I've done business with them now for a while. Sorry. Love their stuff, but I just let them both air dry. I actually got a little fan that I turn on and let it blow across them for a while, and gets them dry. After you use a shave brush with a shave soap, you want to hang it upside down, sling it out, run it over a towel, your bristles over a towel, try to get some of the excess water out, sling it like Bob Ross, the painter. You guys remember him, some of you do that are old enough to. And you hang it up. If you got a ventilated area, some air blowing, that's going to help it dry. And just let it sit and dry. And this is loose, so the air can get in between the pieces a little bit. And after a while, just screw your handle up all the way. You might want to take a rag and wipe some of the fingerprints off of it. That's it. Good to go. So that's just a little bit of knowledge on DE razors, blades. This razor in particular, the Muhle R41, it is an absolute beast of a razor. And it does shave, I would say, as good as a straight razor, probably just below a straight razor. And it's easier to use. It's going to give you a close shave. And as far as being scared to use something like this, it just takes practice and really the pressure. That's something you got to learn. You don't need any pressure. Me, when I shave with it, I go with the grain first, then against the grain. I also go across the grain. So from the top, the base of my neck down will be my first pass, and then I'll come and go across because my hair grows crazy. My whiskers grow crazy. I'll go across the grain, and then I'll go against the grain from the base of my neck up. And it takes practice. It does. And you're probably like, this guy's crazy. 3 different directions? Hey, I want a close shave. And you might be like, well, my God, that's got to irritate his skin. Like I say, you want to take your time. Don't rush with this razor, right? When you get done, you're going to be baby smooth. Then you want to use a good post-shave balm or an aftershave. Let's go to that. Let me show you what I use. As far as store-bought, what I like is Nivea post-shave balm. And they make a couple of different ones. I like this green, which is aloe post-shave balm. They have a blue, and from the reading I've done, that's like a seaweed something. It sounds crazy, but that's what I've read. But I like this green. Is supposed to be, you see that green for sensitive skin. I really don't have sensitive skin, but I like this one better for whatever reason. You might have sensitive skin, so this might be the one for you. So either way, this is a good one. Nivea Men. And this is a 3 ounce, 3.3. You don't need much. I mean, about the size of a nickel. If you feel like you need more, go ahead and use more. And rub it around, and you're good to go. This is a good post-shave balm. I also have a couple that I'm trying from Sterling Soap Company, and what I like about their post-shave balms is they're thicker than this. I feel like they condition my skin a little bit better. I use a glacial. Actually, I don't have any currently. I'm got some on order coming in, but it's thicker, and the glacial is unscented. It's just like a menthol, and that's what I'm going with. And it's real soothing, real cool on the skin. So that's what I'm about to try from Sterling Soap Company. But anyway, this is just an everyday, like if you need something from the store to use, this is just fine. This is thinner than the stuff I just mentioned. It's not watery, but it is thinner. Use however much you need, but really you don't need a whole lot. So that's just a little bit of knowledge. The Muhle R41. All right, guys, take it easy. Thank you for watching. Bye.